Fifth grade students will be creating a state report website using their Google School accounts. Remember, our school Google accounts have security built into them. They're not accessible by anyone outside of our school. Begin by clicking on the link provided in the lesson plan materials, and then use your TCA Docs account login. Our student today is Atticus Finch. If you've previously logged into your TCA Docs account, your username may already be there. And then use your password. And this will open the sites directory. If you've not created a site previously, this area will be blank. Atticus has a site here, which we'll look at in a bit. What you need to do next is click the Create button here and choose Classic Sites. On the next page, you should see our state report option right here. If you do not see the state report template there, please contact your teacher. Go ahead and click on that and then name your site. Your site name should be just your name. So here's Atticus Finch. And notice it becomes part of the URL here. And it's really important for you to name your page just like this with your first and last name. That will make it easy to find your site in the future. Ignore everything else on the page right now. You don't need to do anything with these at this point. And then once your page looks like this, with this outlined, your name here, this part filled in, then click. It'll take a couple minutes for your site to create. Since Atticus's site was already created, we're going to go ahead and open up the one that he previously created. So when you open it up, you'll see, you should see your name right here where Atticus's name is. And we're going to click on this pencil icon here to go into edit mode. Notice all the other text on here. This is all just placeholder text and placeholder images, so you can see what your site will look like. But you're going to replace all of that content with information about your own state. Notice underneath the name here are these two tabs, and we're going to look at those as well in a moment. We'll begin by clicking on the pencil button, the pencil icon there to go into edit mode, and here type your state name and your name. So this is Iowa by Atticus Finch, and I'm going to save that. Give it a moment. And then notice that this tab hasn't updated yet. I'm going to go ahead and click refresh. So there's usually that little circle arrow, but you can also use the keyboard commands Command R on a Mac or Control R on a PC. And you can see that once the page refreshed, this is up to date now. So it's Iowa by Atticus on this tab. This tab is about me. So when this tab is selected as it is now, all of the content for your state report will be viewed here. If you click on About Me, this is a location where you'll write a little bit about yourself. And you'll actually have a lesson later in the year about writing a good About Me page. Click back on the State Report tab so you can practice working in this in your web page. Click the pencil icon to go into edit mode. Place your cursor in here and highlight the text that's in there, and then just type something in there. You can just type that sentence. This is where my introduction will go. And go ahead and save that. Come down and type something in here, highlight the text for the 3 body paragraphs. You can just start typing, or you can hit the delete key to remove that information there. Practice clicking in a couple of these different places if you like. And then when you're done, go ahead and click the blue Save button. We want to change the share information on your website so that all the other families in the Classical Academy will be able to view your site once it's finished. Click on the blue Share button, and it opens up this page where you can change the share setting. Right now it's set to the Classical Academy, which is what we want, but notice it says that we can that everyone else can edit, so we don't want to do that. Initially, your site may be set to off like this, or it might be set to this Classical Academy with the edit checked off here. We don't want that, so change that to view. So look at this page carefully. We want this top one checked, and we want it to say can view here, and then click the blue save button. Now click on the title of your site, which is your name here in the left, to bring you back to your site. And that's it. You've created and begun editing and sharing your Google site.